Which choice logically completes the text? This is one of our tougher prompts because we need to understand the text well enough to be able to predict what might follow it. So let's start reading. The increased integration of digital technologies throughout the process of book creation in the 20th and 21st centuries lowered the costs of book production, but these decreased costs have been most significant in manufacturing and distributing, which occurs after other aspects of the book are complete. This suggests that in the 20th and 21st centuries, so let's just review this. The increased integration of digital technologies lowered the cost of production in the manufacturing and distributing process, but not in the authoring, editing, and design processes. So in these times, we're just looking for something that reflects the idea that manufacturing and distributing were cheaper, whereas authoring, editing, and design still cost a lot. So let's look at the answers. Digital technologies made it easier than it had been previously for authors to write very long works and get them published. Well, it's the manufacturing and distributing that is easier, so I don't think we'd pick that one. B, customers generally expected the cost of books to decline relative to the cost of other consumer goods. I would be surprised for that to be the answer because it has to be something that talks about how it was cheaper in one area, but not the other, because that's what the passage talked about. So C, publishers increased the variety of their offerings by printing more unique titles, but also printed fewer copies of each title. I don't really see anything about unique titles versus copy of each title. It seems kind of off topic. And D, the costs of writing, editing, and designing a book were less affected by the technologies used than were the costs of manufacturing and distributing a book. This brings up a great point here, which is that even though we're predicting what's going to be said, very often on this question type, the answer ends up being a reiteration of the main point of the paragraph, because that's all D is. It's just restating what the paragraph already told us, and that's great for us because it's nice and easy. So the answer here is D.